where do you find that balance between having the pressure of like wanting to make a tune, a banger and a chart hit and have that kind of success with it, but also trying not to work with that pressure, to work from a space of freedom and pure creativity so that you can try and make the thing that you're trying to make?
It goes up and down, right? Because I've been making music since I was 6 years old. So what I'm lucky with is that making music to me is really natural. The making it naturally and not putting pressure is always going to be larger than the pressure. But then the last 3 years, I didn't expect to have so much success. Like the last 3 to 4 years with my circle, with working with Wretch, with working with gigs, with working with K-Trap, working with Calvin Harris, being around and helping Post Malone blow up and all of these things. Like you just don't, you don't realize that the more success you get, the more things come at you. And then again, the more pressure you're going to put on yourself, which goes back to the awareness thing. It's like, now I'm like, okay, cool. So this is what success, when you're successful, everybody wants to win. And if they think you're the guy that's going to help them win, they're going to come for you. But it's up for me to organize that and take time with that and say, hey, I'm not taking on 5 people this week. I'm taking on 1 person. And I'm going to make sure that that artist gets the best version of me. And then when we both are happy and there's a record that they want to release, then I'll move on to the next person.
Yeah. It's like slowing down, isn't it? It's like what you were saying before, learning to slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking in my head, like, it's so much to take from that, even from myself, of like, you know, the last few days I've kind of felt really overwhelmed because I get to this space. I don't know if you experience the same thing, where I create this slowing down and this space to operate from so I can be really creative. And I just have a few things that I'm kind of working on and towards. But then I start to fill that time with more stuff. And then like, it's like goes in that 2-3 month cycles. I get to the end of that cycle and I start to feel really overwhelmed again because I've taken on too much stuff and I've put too much stuff in place. And then I have to go, right, I need to step back. I need to slow down again. Let's strip it back to the basics. But then the cycle goes again and again and again. So I don't know if you experience something similar or whether this whole slowing down is something that you've been able to really embed over a long period of time.
I've been able to embed it because sometimes I'll just cut everything off and start again from zero. So like the last year, I haven't produced for anyone.